All right, it's too bad we're running long on time here already, so we're going to move to our final question that has to do with ALICE and ecological goods and services. Basically, the question is, will your party offer an ALICE-type program, something that offers producers incentives for adopting and maintaining environmentally beneficial practices? And Monica, why don't we start with your response? Keep it short.
The Manitoba Liberal Party absolutely believes that we should be expanding the ALICE program throughout Manitoba, coupled with our water retention and drainage, $20 million that we're going to ensure in terms of infrastructure to start out. We believe that this program can succeed in Manitoba. I just want to add a thing about the beef producers. We need to ensure that our provincial facilities can reach federal standards, because I think it's more cost effective to taxpayers as well to the beef producers in this province if we were able to do that. And we also would then be able to help with lambs, goats, bison throughout the province if we can reach those federal standards. And it might be less costly than everybody just looking for a new facility. Thank you there, Monica. Go ahead, Stan.
Thanks, Calvin. Well, we have a lot of different programs and that contribute to good environmental decisions being made through Growing Forward and through environmental farm plans. And what really calls out here is to have a cooperative approach with the federal government. And we've seen some very good announcements that get made with Minister Jerry Ritz and myself and others to move along those lines and help farmers who are making good environmental decisions to begin with. So I think there's always a time to cooperate with the federal government, and there's always a time, to stand up for Manitoba farmers too. And the answer you just heard from Cliff Graydon in terms of making excuses for the federal government in reducing money to a beef slaughter facility, that's just unacceptable. That's the same stick your head in the sand approach that they've taken on the wheat board, a fundamental issue that Manitoba farmers are committed to in terms of supporting the wheat board. We saw that with that vote that took place. And, we got to stand up for farmers, not make excuses for the federal government.
Go ahead, Cliff, your response to the ALICE question.
As I've noted earlier in this debate, the Manitoba Progressive Conservatives are committed to an ecological goods and service programming, and we'll be making more details as we go forward. We also recognize that producers are good stewards of the landscape and who want to protect the environment so future producers can continue to farm. And an ecological goods and service program can help tackle challenges such as the needs to restore the wetlands and to help protect riparian areas. Through ecological goods and service program, we can help address Manitoba's water quality and quality challenges. It's unfortunate the NDP have not made more progress on this front in their 12 years in office. The effects of the NDP water mismanagement will especially affect Lake Manitoba and Shoal Lake residents and producers for years to come. This mismanagement has brought local municipalities to the brink of bankruptcy.
Thank you, Cliff. Kate, your response.
Okay, this spring's flood really made people notice the service that farmers provide. We farmers look after a lot of acres, and we need to be rewarded for our good services. EG&S saves us all money in the long term, and I'm going to quit there because he's looking like he's running out of time.
We're getting close here. We're going to take one final break here. You're listening to the Keystone Ag Producers Provincial Election Agriculture Roundtable on the Golden West Radio Farm Network.